Welcome, ladies. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can get started. All right. How's everybody doing today? You can put a hand up if you're good or a hand up if you're not. We want to know that you're good, though. You're here. So, yeah. Oops. All right. So, by raise of hands, you can do the little hand raise, or if you want to, you can unmute. But who has used essential oils before? All right. Sydney has. I have. When was it? Raise. Yep. Okay. Karen's used them before. Marion, have you? It's okay. You can raise your hand if you find it or not. Okay, so my intention today is to help you guys, help you ladies get these oils, these natural products into your home, to kind of have the power of the oils in your home. I like to think of it as their tools. They're tools that Father gave us on day 3 before he created man to help take care of us. In fact, he says to take care of us. So I love that. And they do, whether you're using a tincture from an herb or an essential oil from an herb. I'm an herbalist, essential oil advocate, love them. They are good. So they have the power to change your health as well. And that is one of the big reasons that I share about them, because they help body, mind, and spirit. They have the ability to change us, not only us as we begin using them as the mom or the grandma or the lady of the home are, they have the ability to help change our husbands, our children for better health, just by example. So it's not like I'm saying you have to go and change them. You have to shove it down their throat. You don't have to do that. Just allow it to happen normally. And so if I've done my job, then you're going to leave here knowing a few things. And so one of the things about me is I am a health coach. I want to share with you who I am first. So Debbie Franek, you've probably seen my oil classes before. So I'm a health coach and I love what I do. Love what I do. We were a homeschooling family. We homeschooled all 3 of our kids from very little all the way through, basically from the time they were born. Now, a couple of mine went to a little preschool, Montessori school, because they started making friends, and it was the perfect thing for our family because our kids are 2 or 2.5 years apart. So it was perfect for our family. And so in that, he continues to speak. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are marvelous in his sight. And marvelous are his works. And my soul is well because of it. And I praise the Father for that, because he gives us all that we need. And now he gave it to me while we were homeschooling, while we were raising our children. He I'm going to say, turned us on to the natural remedies for our family when our children were very young. And so that's why I became a health coach. I am also a birth doula trained. I've helped deliver, I don't even know how many babies, 25, 20, 25, somewhere in there. Not a lot, but love doing that as well. I am a movement specialist. So I help people get moving, know how to move effectively, because as a grandma myself, like, I want to be able to play with my grandchildren, get down on the floor and get back up. So yeah, health coaching. My husband said, why don't why don't you get your training for this, because you're doing it and you're just, maybe you can help more people with it. So that's why I did. Um, okay, so let's continue on. That's enough about me. If you have any more questions about me, feel free to ask. I'm an open book, I can tell you. So, all right, okay, so that first cool thing that I want to share with you about essential oils. There's going to be 3, as it says, but the first one is they are safe and effective. There are no side effects, adverse side effects. Typically, if you have an adverse side effect from an essential oil, it is probably because it's not pure, because pure essential oils don't usually have side effects. They have side benefits. So there's nothing added, nothing taken away. They do not cause addictions, except that you love them, you fall in love with them. They are the extracts from the plants with amazing benefits to help us. And I know a lot of you ladies know the benefits of them because I'm seeing who's popping on here. We offer certified pure grade oils, and they are truly 50 to 70 times more powerful, more potent than herbs. And I am a big proponent of herbs. Everyone who comes over here absolutely loves my apothecary. They're like, I had a bookshelf specially made for all of my tinctures and my herbs. And so, yes, love them. So when you're using essential oil, please know they are 50 to 70 times more powerful. So more is not better, less is better. And if you want to know more about that, we can talk more about that too. But they're fabulous. So first oil that I'm going to talk about, because I want you to walk away with a little bit of understanding about some of the oils that you may have already used or that maybe you want to use and why. So peppermint, if you had your peppermint there, and most of you probably who have used peppermint, do not get them in your eye. If you do, you're going to use a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil or almond oil. Don't use water. Don't try and wash it out. Use an oil, because oil and oil go together. Water doesn't. So now peppermint it gives energy. We find as we age, even not even aging, just, different times during our life where we're just, we need energy. Peppermint's a great one to grab and, smell it. It immediately can perk you up. Peppermint helps promote clear breathing. So if you know anyone who is having a little something going on in the chest, even before it gets to the chest, give them some peppermint. Let them breathe that in. It also cools us down. So I know we're going into the winter months and it's cooler, it's fall. However, in the spring and summer, it's hot. So if you're out working in the guard, Sombra, you probably know this. I see ya. Use your peppermint because it helps cool you down. You can put one drop in your water bottle to help cool your body down immediately. In fact, I tell my clients who come in to do a practice when I'm training them, put a drop of peppermint in. If you get too hot, you can cool down. Put it in a spray bottle. Now, you can use your peppermint to relieve head tension and help it to either go away or to be eased up. Okay, so it is terrific. I can't say enough about peppermint. It has been a terrific addition. Oh, going out to eat, bring your peppermint with you. If you need a breath mint, there's no sugar. So you don't have to worry about added sugar. If you're watching your blood sugar levels, peppermint will help freshen your breath. So yes, enjoy your peppermint. All right. Another cool thing about essential oils are they're effective. They're more effective than most of our modern approaches. Um, are there, people can be medically trained. There's, biology, and this is biology 101 that you're seeing here. This is a picture of a cell, and the cell has a membrane around it that is a fatty membrane. That is why essential oils, as you see here, that little wave action going on, can go into the cell to help the cells. Think bacterial infection. If you've got something going on, you can put your essential oil on there. They are more effective than our modern approaches because they tend to get to the root. They permeate that cell membrane, helping the cell to do what it needs to do. Viruses duplicate. And so the DNA, it gets into the DNA. So you can help your cells by using essential oils. Pretty cool about that. They're effective. So On Guard. Who has On Guard here? On Guard is a blend that we use for any kind of bacterial infections. It helps to promote and support our immune system. Okay? Support it, because that's what we need to do, is we need to support our bodies. That's why you're here in this community, because you want to help support each other in the Father's ways. So most modern recommendations, we want to use the On Guard. We want to make sure we use a carrier oil with it because it has some more sensitive oils in there if you're putting it on your body. And that's a safety thing. Be safe, be wise. If you have sensitive skin, put the fractionated coconut oil on first. You can use almond or jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. You can use other ones as well, but fractionated coconut oil doesn't go rancid, so it's a terrific one to use. And yeah, so you can use that. If essential oils are different because they permeate that cell membrane. And on a cellular level, that's helping your body without those side effects, okay? Because you're helping the cell versus just helping the symptom, if you know what I mean. Okay, so another cool thing about them is they are way more affordable than you may think. Yes, they are. Traditional medical care, just add up what your insurance cost is, what your, I'm going to do a scenario here. You come down with something, or your child maybe has some ear things going on, some ear pain. Well, if you were to apply tea tree to a cotton ball and put it in the ear, I have known grown men with an ear infection who, after 18 hours, that ear infection, the pain is gone. It's not bothering them anymore. Now, I would encourage you to continue doing that, because if we go to the doctor, what do? They give you an antibiotic prescription to help take care of that infection. So you're going to do the same thing. You have to take that prescription for a few days. So you're going to do this for a few days, even though it may feel better. You want to continue it. So how much is that tea tree oil? It's a few pennies. So you put it on there, you treat it. It's like 8 cents a drop. You use a drop, maybe 2, maybe you do a bottle tip. I always talk about the bottle tip, and you rub it around the ear. You don't ever put oils in the ear. You don't put them in the eye, I already said. And you don't put them in your nose, because those are sensitive areas, okay? So you're going to put it on a cotton ball. That's why I said the cotton ball. So let's just say you're up to 60 cents, 64 cents. That's not that much to help that infection be supported and eventually go away. And so you can save a lot of money because you didn't have to go to the doctor. You didn't have to take time off of work. You didn't have to go to the store to get your prescription. All of these things that it does save you money, because once you feel it, or once your child has something going on, or your grandchild, you can immediately go to your book and see, what can I do for this? Get your oil and start using it so it doesn't have to turn into something bad. That is another thing I always talk about. Be proactive. Like I say, if you've got something coming on and you can feel it in your chest, start just breathing in that peppermint. Breathe in some of those to help open those lungs up and bring in more oxygen. More oxygen is good. In fact, back to that peppermint can help open up our breathing 30 to 50%, bringing in more oxygen. So we want to start and be proactive with all of this. All right. So lavender. We can also use lavender around that ear. It'll help calm and soothe it. And so one of the things about lavender is it's calming, so that person who is like, oh my gosh, my ear is killing me, you can calm them down. You can calm them down. That child who is going, mom, you can calm them down. So we really can't afford not to use essential oils. If you've got gut things going on, rubbing them on the belly, you get pretty much instant relief. It's just terrific to use. Lavender is also a natural antihistamine. So think your bug bites. I've had people tell me different allergy, seasonal threats, that the lavender, and I want to tell you, lavender, write this down if you don't know about it. Lavender, lemon, and peppermint are fabulous for any kind of seasonal threats, because it's going to help open up. It's going to give your body the chance to fight off what it needs to. You've got that natural antihistamine reaction there. So yeah, you can take it internally, and I'll get into the different methods of whether to take them internally or not, how to use your oils. So, all right. So this is the overview. Now, 3 ways to use our oils. Aromatically. Think about going to the dentist. And if you're a little nervous, you're like, oh my goodness, I got to go to the dentist, but it freaks me out. Well, open up that bottle. Breathe in some of those calming oils. Maybe breathe in peppermint with it too, so that you can breathe and calm down. And so what happens here when we go to the dentist and we have that little thing put on our face to help calm us, or we have to have surgery and the little gas mask, what does it do? It instantly puts you in a positive mood, changes the atmosphere, right? So the olfactory system sends information. The limbic system the olfactory system, listen to me. The limbic system sends information, sends messages to where it needs to go to help us calm down. And so that happens instantly. So I encourage everyone, just open up that bottle. Just open the bottle. It can cleanse the air, depending on which one you're using, diffusing them, putting them in a diffuser, supporting your respiratory system. And it is the fastest way to access the brain, because it hits that olfactory nerve in the limbic system. And, within 30 seconds, the atmosphere can change. Your mood can change. So it's beautiful. Okay, so terrific ones to kind of use for aromatic use would be your wild orange. Put it with that peppermint, and now you've got a terrific energizer, even more so. And let me tell you, go ahead and put it into your diffuser, because in the morning, like before your kids wake up, or when you're trying to wake up, or hubby getting ready for work, it can help give you the energy, invigorate your morning, get you going, kind of thing. Okay. So, love that. Uplifts the mood. And then we come to breathe. Breathe is another one similar to your peppermint, but it's a blend of oils that helps promote lung support, sinuses, promotes clear breathing, whether it's day or night. I love to put that in the diffuser because it helps with snoring. Does anybody have a snorer in the home? Are you a snorer? I like to think I'm not, but I know better. It's heavy breathing, right? When it's a lady, it's heavy breathing. But you can take the breathe and put it right on the side of your nose here, under your nose. My husband, this saved our marriage kind of, because he can put that on and he doesn't get hit in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? So breathe is terrific for helping snorers. Yeah. So, all right. Topically, we can use the oils topically. And you see here that little bottle there, that is fractionated coconut oil, because that's for sensitive skin. We do have a sensitive skin one oil blend now too, as a carrier oil for even more sensitive skin. But another thing that applying the fractionated coconut oil or another carrier oil, what it does is it helps the oil with a long staying action. So think of going to the store, and you're getting that over counter medicine and you're wanting that extended relief. That's what this is doing for you. It is allowing the extended relief result of your oil, your essential oil. Because the oil doesn't flash off as quickly, it's more staying power. So you also get localized benefits by applying it topically. In fact, nurses, a lot of people wonder, well, where can I put these oils? If you've got head pressure, you're going to put them on your head. But just take an oil and we have an oil called Balance, and it's a grounding blend. So in the cold weather, you may want to use this, because I don't know too many people that want to go out barefoot in the cold weather, unless you're in Florida or the Caribbean. But think about nurses. Where do they take your pulse? They take it on your wrist, your throat, behind the knees. Those are pulse points. So you can take and put your oils there. They're terrific places to put your oils. The bottom of the feet are also great places to put your oils. So we have one oil that is a blend called Deep Blue, and it does relieve and soothe achy muscles. Trust me, I've got lots of women who, after I'm training them, they're like, I need something for these muscles. And what I love about this is you can put it on beforehand to help with your workout. So I'm just taking a moment here. I'm going to read your all's comments. Yep. Didn't know about about peppermint. Sombra says lavender for stepping on a nail or a tack. Oh yeah. Where's the lavender, right? Calm him down, I bet. Balance every day to the trip in the city. Oh, amen. Anytime you're around anybody, right? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Love my Deep Blue as well. Yep. And Tri-Use. Yeah, that's the lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So use those oils. They work. And so just if you're wondering where to put them, again, pulse points are great. Bottom of the feet are great, or where you're feeling it. And so DigestZen, Digestin relieves morning sickness, um, car sickness. You have any kids who in the back of the car, they're getting, dad's driving a little crazy, or you, or not. And they just get, they get a little tummy issue going on. Or what about they wake up, and we homeschooled, but we did co ops, and we did one co op where they had to give presentations, it was public speaking. And they'd get a little nervous. So those butterflies that you feel, Digestin can help relieve that. Or kids who go out to school, if that's even I know some kids are back to school and they go out to school and they get the butterflies. So you can use it for that. Put it right on their belly. And I don't know if you know anything about putting oils directly on the belly button, in the belly button. Fabulous place, because there's just so many nerve endings there that it's terrific. Digestin you're going to use whether you're over or under eliminating, because herbs work to balance you out. So if you're having trouble one way or the other, it's going to help balance your body. And that's what we want. We want that balance to our body to be able to do the things that we have to do, right? So consider using a digestive blend for balancing those things. All right, so essential oils. Internally, I can send information on why to take them internally. I'm a certified aromatherapist. I have studied this. We can take them internally. The French method, they take them internally. And think about the French. They're like food, good food, yum. German side, not so much. So there's two camps. Kind of reminds me of the camps where we came from and where we're at now in our walk with the Father, right? Not so much. Or yes, let's taste and see, for he is good. And we want that. So how do we take them internally? We're going to take them in water. You can put them in a veggie cap. You can drop them directly under your tongue, and that would actually be a sublingual application. You can put them on your tongue. They're fabulous. And it's not only safe, but it is recommended because they're certified pure therapeutic grade. And I'm talking about doTERRA here. There's other oil companies out there, I know. Do your research. Do your research. Some people use both. Some people use only store-bought. Just do your research. If you want more information, I am here. That's why I'm doing the class. I want people to know and be educated to use good quality oils. If you're doing this for your health, whether you're diffusing it, putting it on your body, taking it internally, you want a good quality oil, because if you're diffusing it, you're breathing it. That means it's going into your body, into your lungs. If you're putting it on your body, it only takes 20 to 30 seconds to go into your bloodstream. That's it. When you put them on your feet or anywhere else, it takes 20 to 30 minutes to reach every cell in your body. So you want to make sure that you're giving your body something good. And think about the quality of the oils, because if you're using, yes, I'm going to go here because I can't not. If you're using plugins, if you're using sprays, Bath and Body Works, I know we love all those scents, but they come from somewhere, synthetically made. And so what is that doing to your body? So you want to make sure we're on this journey to be as pure as we can for the Father. So it's just one thing at a time, learning how he wants us to live. So I encourage you, if you need any information, that's what I'm here for, to help you learn about it. What ones can we take internally? There's a lot. And what I love about doTERRA's oils is I will show you, actually, I will hold this up Okay, so I've got her On Guard right here. Can you see where that says supplemental facts? Okay, that means it's a supplement. What do you do with supplements? Does anybody take supplements here? I do. We put them in their body. So if it has supplemental facts on here, it's a supplement. You can take it in your body. Now, this one, Northern Escape, there's nowhere on here that it says supplemental facts. Okay. I'm going to get another one because people get very confused about, I think I have it right here. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's in my room. Anyway, I don't have it right here, but it's wintergreen. Do y'all know that wintergreen is not to be digested? So if you have wintergreen gum, guess what that's made from? It's a synthetic. So we're putting a synthetic in our body. And what about those synthetics? They don't know what to do in your body. They don't know what to do. So your body has to figure it out and get rid of it. And we wonder why we have issues with toxins in our body. So as you begin to learn about essential oils, you'll learn different ways of using them for your whole house, for ways that you may have not ever thought of. And it's really kind of fun. So lemon is terrific for taking internally because we are living, breathing creations of our Father. And so lemon helps to dissolve phytochemicals, those toxins that get, we go outside, we breathe in toxins people spray in the yards or the gasoline or whatever. Or we have those plug-ins or the aerosol in the bathroom because it smells so pretty. We have all those things, but what we're doing is we're taking them into our bodies. So where we're going and we're buying food that has pesticides on it. And I don't know about y'all, but I haven't found anywhere that I can buy something totally not in plastic, right? I mean, I can get my produce if there's something I'm buying produce wise or fruit wise that's not in a plastic container or a styrofoam container, and I can put it in my cloth bag, and that's great, that's fine. But what about the box of crackers or chips? I mean, do y'all make all those yourself? I don't. So I do buy things that come in plastic. It's unavoidable. So the toxins that are giving off from those plastics, from the styrofoam, where are they going? They're going right in us. So lemon, when we take that internally, it helps to dissolve those toxins and then we can get rid of them. It's also a great cleaner for the house. And we have other great cleaners for the house too that, you can kind of jig it up a little bit and add wild orange or grapefruit or lemon or the On Guard. On Guard's a fabulous cleaner, believe it or not. We have tons of On Guard products to help cleaning the home easier. And there's lots of study on all the different things that kills off. And so, yeah, you're going to love getting your essential oils if you don't already have them. Okay, so frankincense is another one that we want to put in our body because it helps to promote calm feelings. Just doing the bottle tip and putting it on the roof of your mouth, close to the amygdala, close to those glands in there, can instantly help someone calm down. So think of the person who they're scared to go out or they've got anxiety. Allow them to use your frankincense. Frankincense can help with that. It's anti-aging. We have it in our what is it called? Our anti-aging blend, and we roll it around our eyes. And It's an inflammation reducer. It helps to reduce the inflammation in the body or on the body, so around the eyes. And so think about the muscles around the eyes. As we age, what happens? They get a little weaker. And so if we use that frankincense around our eyes, I have personally known people who've gone back to the eye doctor and had to get new prescription glasses because their eyes are seeing better. Now, I am not promising that to anybody. I'm just saying it can happen. Our bodies have different chemistry. We're made up of the same thing. We're all made up of the dirt of the earth, but we all have different chemical ratios and constituents and all that. So what may work for you may not work for me, maybe a little bit, maybe not so much, or maybe even more. So you got to kind of tweak around with it. But frankincense is that one that helps with inflammation. Personally, my daughter tried snowboarding. She went for lessons. We had always skied. She went for lessons. I didn't go because I was actually preparing for a biblical oils class. This was back in 2014. Yeah, maybe 15. And she face planted when they took me back to show me what they had learned. She face planted because it was icy out. Well, she hit her head and she had a concussion. And the medics at the ski resort, they watched her for quite a while, but she did have a concussion. They said it's up to you if you want to take her to the hospital, but we'll observe her for a while. So we ended up going back to the condo. We had a timeshare condo, and I put that frankincense on her head. And she had a bad headache too. And I put that frankincense on her head, and she literally looked at me and said, "Mom, put some more because my head feels better by like 80%. And I looked at her and I'm like, "Are you sure? Like, you're not just telling me this, right?" Because you know how your kids are. They'll just say things to make you happy. She's like, "No, seriously, put some more on me." And then I did an oil protocol on her using the frankincense, deep blue, some of the others to help reduce that inflammation. And yeah, she was great. Okay, so what can be used as a replacement for NSAIDs? Type it in there. Which one? Which one was I talking about? Is it the frankincense? Maybe. So yes, frankincense is terrific. Frankincense, okay. Yeah. So what frankincense does is it helps the cells perform the way they're supposed to. There's a reason it was given to Yeshua, I think, for more than just, here's a nice gift. So frankincense. We do have frankincense in our supplements as well. So I'm going to go into how do we purchase these, because that's what I get asked a lot. And it's super easy. There's 3 ways to do it. Retail, that's your most expensive. You only pay retail in a professional setting, like your chiropractor or your massage therapist, your spa. So that's where you would pay retail, because they do carry purified therapeutic grade. They do carry our oils. But you can also, this is a wholesale account. You can get your own wholesale account. It's very similar to your Costco or your Sam's Club, and you get the best products, the best prices, and it's 25% below retail. So I know no one here is buying that retail price because, like I say, that I said today, because that is your most expensive way. Now, this wholesale account is an annual account, and it's a $35 membership fee. So similar to your Costco and your Sam's Club again. And it's a great way to purchase. But we also do have below wholesale. And what do I mean by that? This to me is the smartest way to purchase, because you're getting it below retail. So as you've learned about the power of essential oils and how to use them and how they can change your life and, you know, your home, maybe you're thinking a little bit differently now. Um, they can help because when you purchase them through your own account, you also can get frequent flyer miles, so to speak, and you're purchasing them from yourself. And so you have them at home, so you don't have to go anywhere to go get them. Shipping is given back to you. It's the perfect way. We have different kits that you can purchase to, and I'll go into that for those who want to know about it. And then you get me too, should you want to purchase from me, because I do continue the education and help you continue learning. So this 3 ways to buy. So if you notice that, the 3 ways, the 3 cool things about oils, 3 ways to use them, 3 ways to purchase. And also, okay, so these are some of the enrollment kits that I want to go into, because I know you have been looking at them, you've been wondering about them for a while, and we have a super, super, super deal right now. New members for this particular one, the Natural Solutions. This one is an awesome kit. It is going to help kind of redo your home. So think of a young woman who's just going to be getting married. This would be great for her because she's setting up her home. So she's not going to have the toxic chemicals in her home, because she's going to have cleaning products that you see here. She's going to be able to support her and her husband's health. And this is for you all too. If you're looking to change things in your home to have a less toxic home and support your home, your body more, then this would be a great kit to start with. It also does include that essential oil book, or there is an app, and that's free. And this is a 12-month account. So you can purchase this first time, and then whatever you want to purchase, it's the same thing. You know, I tell people, I don't go to Costco with you and put things in your cart. So you put what you want in your cart and you order what you want. And that's as easy as it is. All right. So another kit we have, this enrollment kit, the Home Essentials Kit. Terrific kit to get started with. It's got some basic oils and a diffuser there. Again, you're going to get that either book or the app for free. It's a 12-month wholesale account. And so everybody has different price points. And then we've got our Healthy Habits one. This is for that person who, you know, I need some oils. And the ones you get here, those are the ones I've talked about. Some of the ones I've talked about. But I want to do something to support my body to get on a better stage of living, of reducing the inflammation and helping my body. And so I want to just show you. This is the size of our supplements. They're not big horse pills. So you can see this is a little bottle. It's little. It's loosely packed. And the way that they've designed these is your body knows how to assimilate them. Just so as you're eating an apple, your body knows what to do with an apple. Same thing for the supplements. They're terrific. So this one is terrific, helping to target your gut, your gastrointestinal, support your body, helping with pain points. All right, so now our next one, I love this one. This is kind of fun. It's got quite a few different things in here. On Guard drops for the season that's coming. If you're going out, you're going to the store, pop an On Guard drop in your mouth. It's helping to support before you're out there and when you're out there. It's going to help support our breathing with the breathe in there. It's got the Correct-X, which is a terrific ointment for any kind of boo-boos that we may get, children may get. So we've got some different kits here that you can do. Also, that free book or app that you would get, 12-month wholesale account. And so natural living made easy. And just so you know, we recognize there's 3 types of people that use oils and that want oils. One of them, they want to use them. They want to live the wellness lifestyle. They want to just enjoy what they're doing and get their life back to some sort of health or on a better trajectory of health with reducing their toxic load. So they want to live with them. And then you've got those who want that free natural health care. I said that earlier. So yeah, because you're using these for your health before you even have to go see somebody else. Make sense? So that person who now gets the free natural health care, well, they realize that the peppermint worked for them. So my cousin Sue has a headache. Hey, you want to try this? So now they can do that. They're sharing what they have. They're just sharing it. And then you've got someone who maybe someone here is sitting here going, you know what? I want to like maybe pay for my stuff. So they may want to do that. And they may want to build a little business, especially in these times when people have gone home and they're wondering, what can I do? Or they may want a side gig. So whatever category you fall into there, it's great. Use oils because they're going to change your life. They're going to make life easier, life happier, because they help your mood. And you can replace the things in your medicine cabinet that maybe you didn't think you could. So, yeah. Now I want to go into our lifelong vitality. I kind of hinted on this. We've got our essential oil omega complex. This is both land and sea, and it is a clean product because it comes from the algae of the sea. The food nutrient complex, that's your vitamins, your minerals. Then you've got the alpha CRS. And so what I think of this is can't remember stuff. That's CRS. That's your cellular complex that's going to help create that cellular vitality in the body. So think your body systems, your cardiovascular system, your digestive system, your thinking system, all of those things helping us to have a better, healthier, longer life. That's what you're going to find with that lifelong vitality. So who has health concerns? This is where I want you guys to open up, unmute yourselves. Let's see, if you want to share a health concern and you're looking for support and you want to share, if you want to message me privately, you can do that too, because that's okay. We don't have to share with the world, but we can share if we want to. So is there something that would be a health concern? And I can, you can write down what you think or what we think, what we come up with that could maybe help, because maybe you're thinking, oh, I'd like to try that lemon, lavender, peppermint, but is there something else? Anybody want to comment?
So my son,
I don't.
Go
Whoops.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go. No, you started first.
My son is sensitive to peppermint, and he breaks out in a rash. Do you know what that's from?
Without seeing what else is going on, no. But what comes to mind is peppermint. Essential oils can help move things out of the body. Has he ever been in touch with poison ivy or poison something?
Not that I know of. When he was 7, he was sick for 9 months and had really, really bad eczema, basically from top of his head down to his knees, and like blistering, swollen skin all over his face. I thought it was his mouth was going to close up, so I took him to the hospital, and they just gave him steroids. But a holdover from all of that is every time I use peppermint oil on him, he starts breaking out in the same rash.
Interesting. I have known one other person to have that, and she discovered that she was taking an Epsom salts bath, and after she took the bath, when she used peppermint on her feet, she did not have that reaction. So she's, been on this health journey with me a long time. What she determined was that her body was detoxifying and allowing the peppermint to go in and do what it needed to do without adverse effects. So
okay. That's good to know. Okay.
So I don't know, a foot bath, or a full bath with the Epsom salts. A good Himalayan salt would be good too, in together.
Yeah, when he was sick, he used to take baths all the time, and it was either spirulina, oatmeal, or an Epsom salt bath.
Would help.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think it was Gail that had a question.
Yeah. So, and I'm super new at this. Like, I don't know anything about oils. This is fun. We have a basement that has both cats litter box in it, and it's kind of musty smelling like basements are. Right now we're using all of those nasty toxic the Glade plugins and the Glade this and that, the automatic sprays, and that's keeping sort of a pleasant smell. But I would like not eventually, I would like pretty soon to replace our toxic things. What would you recommend? And I'm guessing it would be a diffuser, but what would you recommend for sort of like masking those smells and kind of freshening up a musty basement smell? Like basically replacement for the Glade products.
Right. So Purify is what comes to mind. It's our cleansing blend. And to me, it kind of reminds me of Mr. Clean, but better.
Like in smell or in effectiveness? Okay.
Well, both. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I don't know what Mr. Clean smells like.
And it's been a long time since I've smelled it, but
yeah,
I know other people have said that too. It's like Mr. Clean, but it's a very fresh smell, like just very, and it's a purifier of air. So when you diffuse essential oils, I would get some diffusers and put down there if you can, and diffuse down there. For the mustiness, tea tree is going to help, like mold and mildew and stuff like that. So I would do a combination of that. Now we just in September, they came out with Abode, and it is my new favorite. I don't have it down here because I've had it diffusing downstairs.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it. It reminds me of the Purify, but it's more, I don't know if earthy is the right word, but just maybe masculine. It's good. Like, I don't know, maybe my body just needs needs it, but I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, those would be the ones I would use. And then On Guard, I mean, just start diffusing down there instead of those plugins. Get a diffuser, a couple of them that it can do the whole downstairs, and yeah, start diffusing.
Okay. Thanks.
Debbie,
Yes.
I don't know how to use a diffuser.
Okay. Well,
Could you explain that to me?
yes, and I want to get to Anna.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I've got one here. I'll show you. She's got to head back to work. Curious, heard a person who has ADD, ADHD, lavender and peppermint can have the opposite effect. So lavender can be energizing. Yes, yes. So I have a good friend who does not use the lavender or Serenity. We have a blend that has other calming oils in it. She does not use that to go to sleep. She uses peppermint and wild orange, which usually that's energizing and, just uplifting, which it still is at night, but it helps to calm her more. So she uses the wild orange. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't use the lavender now that I'm thinking about it. I think she uses the wild orange and peppermint to go to sleep. So that can calm. Now, the first thing I would say is balance. Anyone who has ADD or ADHD, balance on the feet. You got to work on grounding that person, have them go outside with their shoes off and get on the earth if they can. There's a movie called The Earthing Movie where they've got the research, the science behind it, where you can learn about what earthing does. You'll learn about mat you can get, but the balance oil is terrific for balancing. It's grounding. It's a grounding blend. And so that is the first thing I would tell anybody that has ADD or ADHD. Does that help? I hope she was still here. Okay, good. Yes. Adaptive is great too. Yes, because it's got the GABA, and GABA is that neurotransmitter that works with the nervous system to help get into the endocannabinoid system, the GABA. It's fabulous. I haven't shared my story of my son here, but he had to be on GABA when he was in the hospital with Guillain-Barré syndrome. And I actually had to ask the doctors, what about this for it? Because it's the GABA specifically that helps with the nervous system. So that's ADD, ADHD. It's all nervous system related. Yeah. Okay, so this is a diffuser. This one, you put oil in it. So you take the lid off, you take this little thing off, and you have your oil. You put your water, and it has a little line, and most of them do. They have a little line, and you just put the water in up to the max line, and then you drop your oils in it and turn it on. This one goes for, I think it's up to 8 hours. Yeah, either 4 or 8 hours. And I love it. I don't have it plugged in right now because I just used my shredder. So I had to unplug it. Does that help? And they're all different too, but most of them use the water. And don't, so the diffuser is different than a humidifier though. It does give out a little bit of moisture, and I'll go ahead and plug it in. But it's not a humidifier in the sense that it puts more moisture into the room. Okay. But you can see the smoke, maybe. Can you see the smoke coming out of there? It's, yeah, you can see it without my hand there. It's not smoke, it's a vaporizer. And so what happens when you put oils in a diffuser is the motion and everything, it breaks it up so much that it can fill the room. And that's what's killing the bacteria and the germs around in the room. And it helps to change the atmosphere of the room too, depending on what you put in there. If you need something to help lift you up, it'll help lift you up. If you need something to help calm the situation down, then put something that's going to calm it down.
Debbie, do you have to use distilled water?
You don't necessarily. If you have hard water, you're going to want to clean your, and I just take a Q-tip to clean inside. You're going to want to clean it more often. But, you know, I haven't been real choosy on my water with it because I clean it out usually once a week.
Because we have well water and it has a lot of minerals in it.
Okay. So do you buy distilled water then?
Yes.
Okay. So you could do maybe, you could do the distilled, either one.
Okay. I was also going to ask you, do you have a particular oil for migraines?
So migraines, why do you get them? These are the questions, like, I can't stop being a health coach. Those would be the questions that I would ask, because yes, we have oils for head pressure, but to kind of know why are you getting them and what would be the best ones to use for them is what I would be looking at.
Oh.
Do you know why you get them? Like, is it hormone related?
Don't know.
I just get them. Sellers for my husband.
Okay.
It's my husband.